Hey guys, I got an interesting review for you guys today, and this review is going to be on the 10-foot long cemetery gateway scene inflatable, as it says on the box, but it's the cemetery arch as I call it. But I'm going to be making a review on this today, and yeah, so here's the box. The box is in pretty beat up shape, but it's still usable, as you can see. Now, I got this inflatable for an okay price. I got it for $135. Now, it only has two major problems with it. The first problem is it actually doesn't inflate by itself. Well, mine doesn't. So I had to put another motor on it to get it to fully inflate. And then the only other problem it really has is that the sound box doesn't work. And I tried to turn that thing on and nothing came out of it, so sound box doesn't work. But yeah, there's the box. This was sold at Sam's Club in 2008 along with the Organ Dancers. The Organ Dancers box is the same size as this, if you were wondering. But anyways, now I'll show you guys the arch. So here's the archway. As you can see, it has some scenes next to it. It's supposed to be a cemetery gateway, as it says on the box. So yeah, here it is. It's obviously not as cool without the sound. Now, the soundtrack it plays is the same one as the archway with the two ghosts and a tree that I have. It also plays the same soundtrack as the 2008 crime scene. But yeah, here it is. I'm just a little bit disappointed that it doesn't fully inflate by itself. So, with the extra motor, it may end up being a problem on my display because it might use up too much electricity. Especially if I'm using my 17-foot haunted house, I don't want to really sacrifice another whirling globe blower from a whirling globe inflatable. So that may end up becoming a problem if I ever use this thing. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. Now, it does have a few lights blown. As you can see on the left side, some lights are blown. And on this side, a few lights are also blown on it. But nothing really major other than the fact that it doesn't fully inflate and the sound doesn't work. But the thing's pretty big. I'd say it's about a little over 9 foot tall. But it's not 10 foot tall. And then the sides are also pretty decently huge. And sorry for the background noise, my dad is sanding the barn. He is going to repaint that. But anyways, here's the one side here. Got the ghost and the tree with the spider spinning the mummy man wrapped up in a cocoon. Now, the only thing that's really noticeable on this is the fact that the cocoon man, his body leans in a little bit, and that's because his head is pretty heat damaged. Which is actually basically the reason why it doesn't fully inflate without the help of an extra motor. Because this thing actually can inflate by itself, it just doesn't inflate that great by itself. But mine doesn't really fully inflate at all, so I had to use a second motor. But a second motor is recommended for this thing because it's very big, and with just one tornado fan, it struggles to work this, so definitely needs another motor. So yeah, there's the spider spinning the man in the cocoon. And then you can see it's a cemetery archway. So you got the cemetery gates, you got the bones, you got all these flashing lights. It's a pretty cool design, I'm not gonna lie, but just don't like the fact that mine doesn't fully inflate. But with the help of a second motor, it actually inflates pretty good. Almost like it wants to explode, but it doesn't inflate that tightly, but it inflates pretty good. So here's the other side of the Grim Reaper. Got the Beware or Be Dead tombstone with the ghost on it. The lights are blown in here. And then we got this other tombstone, which is more like a spear type of pillar. But yeah, as you can see, the colors are in very, very good shape. The fabric's in, wherever it's not heat damage, it's in pretty excellent condition. But yeah, the sound doesn't work. so I can't play the music for you guys if the sound doesn't work, but yeah. So with the help of 2 motors, it inflates extremely good. And there's the other motor, by the way, that I'm using on it. That's a whirlwind globe blower. Now if I want to, I may or may not use this in my display. The reason is, basically the first reason, which I was kind of concerned about, was the fact that it doesn't fully inflate by itself. That may end up being a problem if I decide to put up the 17-foot haunted house, because that needs a whirlwind globe blower too. It's just, I'm more concerned about the electricity issues, because I want to try and put a few more inflatables up with this year than last year. So that may end up being a problem for this one, but I don't know yet. We'll wait and see. But yeah, I may end up keeping this one, or I may end up selling this one, but either way, it's still a pretty good inflatable, and I'm still glad I got it, even though I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't fully inflate by itself. But yeah, anyways, that's basically it for the cemetery archway. I like it a lot, and yeah, so that's pretty much it for this inflatable. Hope you guys enjoyed this inflatable. It's a pretty nice one, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, and bye.